Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley. Last time, I did a bunch of random stuff all over the place. We got our cow and milked it, and now it's raining today, so we don't have to water, which will be really nice. So I'll get a chance to probably go down in the mines, which I haven't done in a good handful of days. So I'll go down there, probably work on that for a little bit, or maybe I'll work on that on the farm. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to do. Probably the mines. Living off the land. Fish focus, salmon. Salmon return to their spawning ground in fall to lay eggs. That means the rivers are chock full of them. You can only find them in fall, so get there and cast your pole. Probably should do that in one of the rivers. Definitely need to do some more fishing. Check out the blackberries I got. Over 200. And it looks like today they're still out. You know, it was like only a couple days for the salmon berries, but these are definitely still out, and we're getting quite a few. They sell for 20 each, I think. Yeah, 20 each. So, you know, we get 100 of them. We can get quite a bit of money. So we can get like 2,000 or 4,000 just from the blackberries. I think, and still have enough to actually eat. Let's see. What else? I feel like I had just traded something that I was looking to see here. Yes, there's the milk. One thing I wanted to note was I got a whole bunch of stuff to visit the community center. So I think we're going to be doing that very soon. I got a cockle, but apparently, again, it has to be like caught to count, and it just has not been caught. I just find it on the beach does not count as catching it. And what are these? Ah, grapes. I seem to remember us getting these in the summer, so not too sure why they're just now arriving, but I won't complain. So we've got some grapes to sell, and just a bit of corn. Most things are just to sell at this point. Let's see. Wow, that's a lot of energy. Okay, let's try and milk this cow and see if we can get some milk to bring to the farm place. And then after that, I think I'm going to go ahead to the mines. Oh no, I know what we were going to do. We were going to craft, I think, the loom that I had yet to craft. Hadn't crafted that yet. So let's first try doing a quick milk. Alright, so now we got a milk. That's another thing to bring to the community center. Definitely going to be stopping by there, because there's a lot of good stuff for us to do. But yeah, time for the mines. After I make sure the chicken knows I love it. And I take a look at all of the stuff. Let's see. What does the loom need? We hadn't crafted one yet. The wood, the fiber, and the pine tar, and that's right, I put all of that in this chest, ready to craft. So let's go ahead and 60 wood, not 50 wood. Okay. Turns raw wool into fine cloth, and I can tell you right now, we don't have any. We don't have any wool because we don't have any sheep, so that's completely pointless to us, but at least we have it crafted now, and I think, again, we've really kind of crafted everything in here. We just haven't got any quartz yet, so still waiting on that to build that lightning rod to see if we can get ourselves some batteries. Okay, now it's time to go to the community center. We have a lot. I don't believe I have enough to really complete anything, but I think we have a lot of stuff that just needs to be donated in general. Like that one and that one. Why did I keep a gold sunflower? Did I just keep that to, like, give to somebody? Oh yeah, I kept that for the event. I got confused of what the stuff I'd put in here. So, and those. So these two. yeah, I'll just keep stuff in here that we're going to take to that one event. Drop this off. Let's see, drop this off. I guess I'll bring all of these with me. Don't need that. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. It might actually be the crystal dagger, in which case I'll sell, yeah, or I might just keep the insect head because it's kind of neat. Those will have to go in the machine. And yeah, let's go. I actually did want to visit the library because I think there's a whole bunch of stuff here I need to read. Oh, there's only 2? I swear I had more than this. But okay, well, let's just read the 2 then. Secrets of the legendary fish. Fishermen speak of 5 rare and unique fish that can only be caught by skilled anglers. Once caught, they will never appear again. Whoa. The crimson fish lives in the warm ocean waters of summer. It's been sighted on the far eastern side of the beach. The glacier fish, which only appears in winter, can be caught off the southern tip of Arrowhead Island in Cindersnap Forest. Don't know where either of those places are, near where the river meets the ocean. The anglerfish has been spotted in the fall north of town where the river flows down from the mountains. There's a rumor of a strange twisted fish that lives in the sewer. The final fish of a species never before caught is known simply as Legend. It is rumored that he lives in a log submerged in the mountain lake and only ventures out on rainy spring days to nibble at the frog's eggs. Only the most skilled fishermen can hope to catch this one. Train at fishing and be persistent, and eventually you will catch these elusive fish. Make sure to respect the water and don't remove too many fish from the ecosystem. Is that actually a thing? Can I remove too many? Saw something weird in the tunnel leading out from Pelican Town. There's a little door hidden in the dark. Can't get it open though. Gunther. Does he mean this one? There's like a tunnel there or something. So I'm guessing it meant up here in the mountain. This was like the lake leading out of the mountains. Cindersnap Forest, maybe that's what this is, or maybe there's the one here, maybe this is it. I don't really know. Definitely don't really know. Okay, to the community center and then to the mines. And while we're here, I did want to see what kind of stuff we need to build next, because I think we can technically build the big barn. So just a quick look at this. Of course, we've already built the coop, we've already built the barn, we've already built a well, we've already built a silo. I don't know, can I have another one of these? I have no idea. Stable, we don't have the hardwood to do this yet. Slime, we don't have the refined iron quartz to do this. So really the only 2 things we have is a big barn and a big coop that just basically allows us to house more animals, and then this allows us to now have ducks if we get the coop, and it comes with an incubator right off the start, and then this allows us to have the animals give birth, and then it also unlocks us to have goats. So you can see 12,000 and 10,000, and then the wood and the stone. So definitely need to get some more stone, definitely need some more wood. I can build probably the big coop next pretty easily. Have about this all right now. The big barn would just be the next thing on the list. So I think this is what we're going to do now until I go ahead and upgrade my axe and pickaxe, which I'll be upgrading next. That'll hopefully allow me to get some more hardwood, because I really would like this stable, because a horse riding around would be quicker. That would be really pretty neat. We're not going to upgrade the house yet, because it's just way too much money, and I don't have the hardwood for that, and I don't see any reason why I need to have a nursery in my home. That's pretty cheap, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy it. Good enough. Okay, whatever. Just a quick look at our... Okay, so we just all have like these big quests left that we don't know really how to really do them. I mean, we do kind of know how they're going to go, but we also don't, and we're just waiting. And I'm just still grabbing berries, because why the heck not? What's another 100 more? Okay, so to the mines. If I find something interesting, I'll let you guys know, but otherwise I'm just going to work down on getting down a few floors. Dang it, I could have brought the fishing rod just to see. But yeah, nothing looks like there's too crazy going on. Holy iron ore. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Why is there so much? This is crazy. I got some gold ore from killing one of those ghosts, but I haven't found any gold ore myself yet. Still waiting on finding that. Hey, at some point in the cave I picked up a magnet ring, and I have a small magnet ring, which slightly increases the radius, but we can increase the radius, so looks like I can sell that. And yeah, I got a gold starred one of these, so this is definitely something I'm going to display at the fair. I'm going to keep this as well to potentially display, and got a bunch of stuff to cook, but yeah, definitely going to definitely going to keep those two things to display. And I got that gold ore, but I just don't have enough to make a gold bar. Yeah. See what comes tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to spend tomorrow back down in the mines as well, at least for maybe a part of the day. Maybe, maybe not. Let's put this in our house. I keep thinking I have to like right click, but it's a whatever. Whatever, time to sleep. Hey, combat leveled up. We gotta choose a profession, fighter or scout. All attacks deal 10% more damage, and I get plus 15 HP, or critical strike chance increased by 30, or by 50%. I think the fighter. Excuse me, I think the fighter. I think I just want to do more damage in general, across the board. Let's go with fighter. I think that's probably pretty good. All this money, because of the grapes, really. The bat wings are pretty good, too. What do we get from this? So pretty decent. That's a wrap on that stuff. Mining's a good way just to go make a grand or two while you do it. So rainy days are the best because you have more time. You don't have to spend time watering your crops, although I spent so much time walking around town doing other things anyway, but... Okay, where are we in the weeks? Alright, we're coming up. Let's see, do we have pumpkins to harvest today by any chance? I don't think I do. But just in case I did. We'll give it a check. Nope, but we got grapes and lots of eggplants. These look like the pumpkins right here. We got corn and cranberries. What are these? Fairy rose. Okay. I don't even remember these, but we'll go ahead and drop one of them in here. Fairy rose. Oh, it's just a different color. Okay. And I think I'll just keep one of them. We'll keep one of them, because that seems like maybe it'll have a different use somewhere down the line. Sure, we'll keep it. Why the heck not? Alright, well let's harvest and water. And check this out. Looks like Marnie is here to ask a favor. She wants cave carrots. Bring her a cave carrot. Well, I'm sure that won't be a problem, especially if we don't have a time limit on it, which it seems we don't. And then, dear neighbor, when I'm not taking care of animals, I like to experiment in the kitchen. Since we've become friends, I want to share some recipes with you. I hope you like this. Marnie. New cooking recipe, pale broth. Did I learn how to cook that? I assume that I did. So let's look at our social... Oh, we got 3 hearts now. So I guess that's one of the like stages in the friendship is 3 hearts. And then I think it's like 5 hearts and then 8 or something. But 3, now we got a recipe. And I think each character has a certain amount of recipes for different things, whether it's food or I think even crafting. And they will give you those recipes based on what they... are, and then once you get to like 3 hearts or something, then I think you can get those recipes from what I've heard. So we should have no problem getting those recipes. I think there's like 2 for each, so we've got like one of them from Marnie. And then you can see we also have a request to bring a cave carrot to her whenever we grab one of those, and I just want to double check and make sure. I don't think I have one. I definitely don't have one, but next time we go in, we're going to have to get one. Let's see, no egg either. Because I realized we can craft another item if I get another egg, because I was looking through my cooking recipes. Look at our gates, though. Our gates are definitely deteriorating. And they break into nothing when I break them at this point. So just over some certain period of time, they start to break down, so they still do their job for a certain period of time, but I assume they're going to start to disappear after that. So this is kind of like your warning that like you need to replace them and make new ones, which of course I have no problem doing. And I hope that wasn't there last night. Hope that just showed up today. Because I look like that might have been 2 days of growth, and if that was the case, how did I missed it yesterday? That's going to bother me. I hope it's not like you miss one day and then it's done, or it just like slows the growth every day that there's stuff behind it. Not really sure how that works. Also, for the sake of just crafting things and getting that one achievement, which is crafting so many items, I'm going to go ahead and craft this, which is apparently just an iron bar. You can turn 3 copper into 1 iron, and then I'm just going to go ahead and make a sprinkler because I think we have all the iron we need. We definitely have all this copper we have now is basically extra. We have all the iron we need as well. So yeah, as you can see, this is all just extra at this point, and I don't think I've crafted this type of sprinkler yet, or we'll go ahead and we'll craft these. I'm going to place the sprinkler down and we'll get to figure out like what it waters, because I'm not really sure, but I just know that I'm going to place it probably right there. That should work. Let's place it right there and see what that ends up watering tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's like 4 in a straight line, which would probably make more sense, or if it's just like a little L shape it does. And we got stuff to harvest as well, but no pumpkins, so nothing new. Although some of this stuff is starting to grow, it looks like. Hey, would you look at that, level 8 on farming, so watering can and hope proficiency go up. But look at this, the keg crafting recipe, which means we can finally probably start with the brewing. It's something we haven't touched yet. We have that open quest, and of course this will probably be the first thing I touch, because I saved some barley from last season. An oil maker, and then deluxe speed grow, which I guess speeds it up even faster. We'll take a look at those in a second. Oh, also finally leveled up in fishing. I did a little bit of off-screen fishing. I caught 1 fish. The rest was all trash. All trash, except for a cola that I was actually able to keep, I guess. But I can craft bait now, so that'll be interesting to see what that's like. And now that we're leveled up, I believe we can also purchase a new fishing rod, so it's probably worth one day to go back down there and see what's up with that. You can see this is worth nothing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this trash other than just get it in here for nothing. Okay. We're going to do some cooking, and we're going to take a look at our crafting recipes to start off this lovely day. We might actually get a new crafting recipe, trout soup. Maybe it's the subtle taste of the river. So there we go. We got a new crafting recipe for that. And yeah, you can see that was a trash that I found that actually is worth kind of keeping. Pine tar. I never even looked at what this. So this increases it by at least 25%. That's a lot. But it's 1 coral and 1 oak resin. Oh my gosh, that's expensive. Very expensive. Oil maker. Makes gourmet truffle oil. You probably put truffle in it to make the truffle oil, but I need a gold bar, hardwood, and slime. That's not happening anytime soon. As far as the keg goes, we definitely have the ability to make this place a fruit or a vegetable in here. Eventually, it will turn into a beverage. We have the wood, we have the clay, we have the copper, we have the iron, and I believe I've got even an oak resin that I saved. I've started to save a little bit now that money is not becoming a problem. Speaking of which, I have a ton of money. Yeah. So we'll probably go ahead and take this out, but I wanted to drop this in here as well. We'll keep a cola in here just for the heck of it. I wanted to do a little bit of cooking, so one thing I can do is make a tortilla. So I'm going to keep this because it's probably going to be used in something else, I'd imagine. And then I'm going to get an egg, and if we have an egg today, which for some reason our chicken has been making an egg recently, look at all this stuff to harvest. Wow, we're going to make a ton of money today, that's for sure. Yeah, they just start to disappear a couple days in. Oh, we got a large egg today. We'll go ahead and use it to make ourselves a nice big omelet with some milk. Just for the sake of cooking, because I think it's an achievement, and just for the sake of getting them in our book. Yep, there we go. We can make an omelet. Let's see. I believe I looked through everything, and for the most part, we really can't make anything else at this point. Or if I can, it just takes too much work and it's not really worth it. I might buy a parsnip to make this. It might be worth my time to buy a parsnip from there. But I made that already. Yeah. So, doing pretty well with the cooking. You know, getting a little bit of that put in there. Next up, I did notice that... what did I notice? I don't really know what I noticed. I don't remember what I was going to say. But let's see. We needed clay. We needed a copper. We needed wood. We needed this. We needed something else. We needed an iron. Which we've got an iron. There we go. We've made ourselves one keg. Which I could probably make another one if I just get another oak resin at some point soon. I'm going to go ahead and just stick this on the side of the house up here. Figure it's a pretty good place to place it. So what did she want? She wanted a pale ale. You can brew one yourself if you have hops and a keg. And I believe I've stored some hops up from the summer when we cooked them. And we did. Let's see if one hops will be good enough to make ourselves a pale ale. This will be a whole new... It is. This will be a whole new thing to do. Will be to brew a whole bunch of good stuff and see what happens when we drink it too. I'm also interested to see what happens with regards to that. So we're not going to craft that new thing, the oil maker, anytime soon because we don't have the gold for that, or really the deluxe speed grow. But wow, definitely just going to. I could turn some of this more into iron. We need to keep that in mind if we need it. But I'm going to harvest. We're going to make a bunch of money today. And then if... Oh, we got a blue mushroom. Yeah, so we're definitely going to take a trip to the... I need to go back to the place to see how much supplies we need to actually upgrade one of these two buildings so we can get access to a new type of animal. And then in addition to that... whoops. Oh, I got a milk anyway. Okay. In addition, I need to go to the community center and drop off some stuff. And I think I'm going to make a payment into the vault and maybe do like 2,500, I think. Or maybe even the 25 and the 5 and see what we get as a reward. And I'll see if I'm eager to do the 5,000 one. Because this needs to get selected as well. I noticed that I need a sunflower for there. And I feel really stupid because I had so many and I sold them. But these are about ready to grow. So I got to remember to keep a sunflower to give there. Because I think I've got a handful of items to drop off. I wanted to keep this, though, for the event, which I think is tomorrow? Shoot, when is the event? Okay, no, we have 2 more days. It's Tuesday is the fair. So that's all coming up rather quickly. So yeah, this needs to go. I got money that needs to go. This needs to go. And I wonder if this smallmouth bass needs to go anywhere. Let's see. Fish tank. River fish? It was definitely a lake I was fishing in, so I should probably check the lake one. Bullhead. Nope. Largemouth bass is what's kept. Specialty fish? Nah. Okay, well then we can sell this bad boy. And... yeah, get these 2 things donated, so that looks like good. I think I'm going to sell like 150 of these blackberries as well to get myself a good chunk of money. And let's see. I'll sell the milk too, but I'm going to put all of this stuff back because no longer need any of that. Alright, let me get down to harvesting now. Oh, I see how this waters, by the way. It waters 4 spots, so it waters here, 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 and here, which makes sense, but I just need to put this in a place where it'll actually be beneficial to water. I think I'm just going to leave it there for now. Actually, no, I'll probably move it and put it right there because I think that these are not grown yet. So that's how that waters. It's really kind of pitiful. It's really not worth it at all. It's maybe the quality sprinklers are worth it, but not that basic one. Look at all of those good crops, especially all of the gold stars. Definitely going to make quite a bit of money today. I think I'm going to save a few grapes so we can make some wine. And Yeah, because I don't have any in here, so I'm going to save a few grapes for some wine. And I wonder what other fruits you can put in. I think I'll just leave it for now, but... what's I going to use this corn for? Nothing. I'm checking out the lady here that has the shop, and a few things caught my eye. I want a battery pack. 2 the barbed hook, which sounds awesome. I'm not sure if it's a one-time use and it's like really overpriced or if it's like a permanent thing. A cave carrot, because I could go ahead and complete that quest now, but I think I'll just wait to do it. A rainbow trout to cook with, and then this dark bookcase and this rare crow look kind of neat as well, but I think I'm going to hold off. None of them were really pressing. If there was an apple, I would buy it, but none of the other stuff at the moment is super, like, hey, I should get that. But there's some good stuff there. I noticed, like, Sundays, almost every Sunday she's there, and some Fridays she's there, so I'm not exactly sure what her exact schedule is, but, you know. Again, just keeping up with chatting with her every day. To get my, to keep the friendship up, and then now that it's a new week, I can gift her, and giving her products that are like from an animal. I think she seems to like, I've noticed, so that's what I've been going with. Now we're gonna go probably buy a parsnip from the seed store and see what he's got there, and I might go down in the mines depending on what time it is, although the day is quickly ending. I have too much to water, but today, after this, I'm going to have much less to water, and I'm really not going to plant too much else for the rest of the season. So it will help with giving me a little bit more free time to do a few other things that need to be done around the block. Just out of curiosity, I always could buy this stuff, just kind of tempting. Always forget to check these, but she had an orange sapling for 400,000. Okay, it's the same price. I thought he used to sell parsnips down here. Maybe it's like when I sell him a bunch of them or something. I'm not sure, but I swear there was parsnip down here. But apple will be what we buy soon. We have the money for it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the 2500G because I can. Let's see. 3 chocolate cake. 150 energy, so that's like a complete reheal of your energy. And 3 of those will be really good to do some stuff. I'm kind of tempted to do the 5,000 one as well. Why the hell not? 30 quality fertilizer. This will be useful, probably for the spring maybe when we plant a bunch of parsnips or cauliflower. So we'll go ahead and save that, and I'm not going to use the 10,000 or the 25, but we got 2 more things done on the list. Yeah, just thought I would do those real quick. So I think that's going to be about it for this episode. I am going to do some off-screen stuff, probably go to the mine, and then the next episode will pick up with the Stardew Valley Fair. I'll be sure to get some items ready for that, so that we can see what is going to be done, what we're going to use to display, and how that's all going to work. That'll probably be a full episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's so small. And I will talk to you guys later. See ya! Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Season 10 of Tornado Survival has begun. Click here in the top right to see the first episode in that series. If you'd like to check out my Minecraft server Avius, click here in the top left. Click the link below to follow me on Twitter to get the latest on my channel. And if you've liked what you've seen so far, click the big banner below to subscribe.